The Book of Habakkuk. Every day I'm trying to learn, every day I'm trying to get better, and as I learn and grow, I get stronger in my faith. As I learn and grow, I become a better Christian. I become a better human being. I become a better brother, a better cousin, a better friend, a better lover, a better husband, a better whatever. It's always in the constant pursuit to become better. Every single day you become better, but the only way you become better is to become better in the name of the Lord. The only way to be better is to have God in your life, because from God, everything else comes. Everything else grows. Everything else gets better. Everything else gets stronger. Everything comes from God. With that being said, let's speak about the Book of Habakkuk. O Lord, how long shall I cry, and you will not hear? Even cry out to you, violence, and you will not save. The wicked surround the righteous. Therefore, perverse judgment proceeds. Look among the nations and watch, be utterly astounded. For I will work a work in your days which you would not believe, though it were told to you. You are of purer eyes than to behold evil, and cannot look on the wickedness. Why do you look on those who deal treacherously, and hold your tongue when the wicked devours? A person more righteous than he. Why do you make men like fish of sea, like creeping things that have no ruler over time? We ask so many questions of God. Why do we experience pain? Why do we go through this? Why do we go through that? God, if life is so good, why do people have to go through this? God, if you're so good, if you're so just, if you're so powerful, why don't you kill the wickedness? Why don't you kill this? Why don't you kill that? No. God knows what he's doing. God has a plan. God knows exactly what must transpire for things to go his way. You don't know. You're not God. Don't try and play God. You don't know what he wants for you. You don't know what he sees for you. Try and find ways to be more like Christ. The best example of how to act is try and act the way Christ acted. The best way to live your life is live your life the same way that Jesus lived his life. I had a conversation with an acquaintance the other day. I told him, the only thing you can actually control is the way you live your life. You can't control other people. You can't force people to be Christians. You can't. Jesus didn't go to people and force them to believe in what he was teaching. The rabbi, he didn't force his teachings on anybody. People followed through their own will. The only way you can be the best Christian you can be is follow the lead of Jesus Christ. Follow the lead of the teacher. Follow the lead of the rabbi. That's the only way. Your relationship with God has nothing to do with me. My relationship with God has nothing to do with you. We all have our own separate relationships with God, because nobody has actually seen God. We go off faith. We go off belief. Which is why I can touch on different forms of religion. I always say to people that believe in the Islamic faith, I respect your faith. I respect you a lot. I respect you a lot, because even though we may believe in a different God, because I believe in the Christian God, I believe there's only one God, and that's the Christian God, and the only way to the Christian God, the only way to God is through Jesus. That's what I believe. But that doesn't mean I don't respect other people's faith. Doesn't mean that I don't admire the things that other people do and what they believe in. The Islamic people believe in many different things that Christians and people that believe in the Christian faith believe in. The Islamic people believe that you shall not harm yourself. You shall not drink. You shall not smoke. You shall not indulge in adultery. That's the teachings in the Christian faith. You shall not harm yourself. You shall not harm other people. You shall not murder. You shall not hurt. Those are teachings in the Christian faith. Those are teachings in the Islamic faith. You shall be kind. You shall honor your parents. You shall love those who love you. You shall love those who hate you. Those are teachings in the Christian faith. I've seen that in my Muslim friends, in my Muslim colleagues. I respect that. We all feel different things in different ways. I feel pain, and you may feel pain. I may feel that pain and think, okay, I feel this pain. I want to grow from this pain. This pain isn't killing me. How can I use this pain to become stronger? What can I learn from this pain? What can I do to make sure that this pain doesn't come again? Or you can see pain in a way that I'm feeling this pain. Oh no, everything is misery. The world is misery. I want to kill myself. We're both experiencing the same thing, but we see it in different ways. Same thing with religion. We're seeing the same thing. We're feeling the same thing. We're feeling God. We're feeling that there's a higher power. There's a higher purpose. But we see it in different ways. We feel it in different ways. I feel it and I believe it through Christianity, through Jesus. I believe that the only way to God is through grace. And you may believe that the only way to Allah, I'm not sure, I'm not very strong in the Muslim faith, but the only way to Allah may be the teachings of Muhammad. We all experience things in different ways. We can't disrespect each other for our faiths. We need to respect each other and grow stronger in our faith and be good people that are going to help one another. We need to help and love one another. We can't hate and harm one another. Write the vision and make it plain on tablets, and at the end will speak and will not lie. Behold the proud, his soul is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Because ye have plundered many nations, and all the remnant of the people shall plunder you. Woe to him who converts evil, gain for his house. You give shameful counsel to your house, cutting off many people, and the sin against your soul. Woe to him who builds a town with bloodshed, establishes a city by iniquity. For the earth will be filled with the knowledge of the glory of the Lord, as the waters cover the sea. Woe to him who gives drink to his neighbor. Woe to him who gives drink to his neighbor. Help your neighbor. Do good to your neighbor. Do good to your friend. Do good to your enemy. You are filled with the shame instead of glory, and you also drink and be exposed as uncircumcised. The cup of the Lord's right hand will be turned against you, and the utter shame will be on your glory. O Lord, I have heard your speech and was afraid. O Lord, revive your work in the midst of the years. In the midst of the years, make it known. In wrath, remember mercy. Mercy. His glory covered the heavens, and the earth was full of his praise. His brightness was the light. He had rays flashing from his hand, and there his power was hidden. I repeat, his glory covered the heavens, and the earth was full of his praise. His brightness was the light, and he had rays flashing from his hand, and there his power was hidden. He stood and measured the earth. He looked and startled the nations, and the everlasting mountains were scattered. The perpetual hills bowed, and his ways are everlasting. You divided the earth to rivers. The mountains saw you and trembled. The overflowing of the water, the deep uttered his voice and lifted its hands on high. The sun and the moon stood still in their habitation, and the light of your arrows they went, and the shining of your glittering spear. You marched through the land in indignation. You trampled the nations in anger. You went forth for salvation of your people. For salvation with your anointed. You struck the head from the house of the wicked by laying bare from the foundation to neck. I will rejoice in the Lord. I will joy in the God of my salvation. Lord God is my strength. He will make my feet like deer's feet. He will make me walk on my high heels. I repeat, I will rejoice in the Lord. I will joy in the God of my salvation. Lord God is my strength. He will make my feet like deer's feet. He will make me walk on my high hills. One more time. I will rejoice in the Lord. I will joy in the good of my salvation. Lord God is my strength. He will make my feet like deer's feet. He will make me walk on my high hills.